This right here is Car Con Carne, a Q101 podcast. Car Con Carne, sponsored by Ravinia, ravinia.org. I was just at Ravinia last week. I saw the Violent Femmes with the Chicago Philharmonic. Only at Ravinia could you see a combination like that. DJ Greg Corner opened up the show, and as he was kind of winding down on stage, doing a video DJ set, which was cool, the Philharmonic just walked out with their instruments. That was awesome. And then the Femmes were the Femmes, opening up with Added Up, and it was just super cool. Ravinia is made for those kind of iconic, memorable moments. Outdoors, under the stars, so much good stuff coming up. Maybe I'll see you at the Beach Boys. I'm going to brave Kokomo to see the Beach Boys at Ravinia. Ravinia.org is where you go to find out who's playing and when. You can get your tickets, and hopefully I'll see you there.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
Car Con Carne is also sponsored by my friends at Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. Transform your living space with cutting-edge home automation. Experience seamless control over audio, video, lighting, climate, security, everything. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your rules. Get a quote by visiting easy-automation.net or give my guy Dan. He should be everybody's guy. Give my guy Dan a call. 630-730-3728, 630-730-3728. Car Con Carne on Lincoln Avenue, right outside Village Inn in Skokie. Village Inn, I hear you asking, where is that? It's 8050 North Lincoln. It's an institution in Skokie. Been around since 1990. We've got pizza on the way from Village Inn. Just as important, nay, more important, White Rabbit Object is in the car. All four members are crammed into this tiny 10-year-old Mazda 3, and you're going to play a song before we chat and before we eat. White Rabbit Object, what are you going to play?
We are going to play a song off our new record called Your Love's a Crime. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Ready?
Who's counting us in?
Or AC, you count.
Oh, yeah.
He is
the
you
drummer.
do have.
So I was back here rubbing Mike's shoulder.
Yeah, you had to. You must. It's a must.
All right.
Okay.
It's a moose.
So I can relax, I gotta relax.
Relax the shoulders.
Your kiss is like candy, your touch is like fire. There's no other man who could do what you can to fuel my desire. You got that little something, makes me feel like I'm going, and I never get tired. Feel like a life ride, baby, I wanna know. 'Cause money can buy it, and looks like it hide the hunger in your eyes. So honey, come closer, let's keep getting warm alone. 'Cause you look so fine. Oh, you got me, you got me, you got me losing my mind. Oh, I fall apart every time. The way that you love me, baby, it should be a crime. Never seen nobody love the way that you do. 'Cause I like my body when it's with your body, and I'm on top of your head. I'm a fiend for you, I would bleed for you, wanna taste it all the time. It's a sin, it's a crime, but your love's so divine, yeah, it makes me wanna cry. 'Cause money can buy it, and looks like I hide the hunger in your eyes. So honey, come closer, Let's keep getting warmer, love, all night. 'Cause you look so fine. Oh, you got me, you got me, you got me losing my mind. Oh, I fall apart every time. The way that you love me, baby, it should be a crime. 'Cause money can buy it, and looks like it hide the hunger in your eyes. So honey, come closer, let's keep getting warmer, love, all night. 'Cause you look so fine. Oh, you got me, you got me, you got me losing my mind. You got me. Oh, I fall apart every time. The way that you love me, baby, it should be a crime.
And that's how you do it.
So was that the most uncomfortable performance you've ever done?
Yes.
Physically. It has to
Physically.
be, right?
Yeah.
I felt fine.
Yeah, you're in the front seat. Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say.
In the car, we have Frank and River, who are the nucleus of White Rabbit Object. And in addition, we have Mike and AC, newer additions to White Rabbit Object. Now a totally legit, totally fucking awesome 4-piece band. That song you just played from the new EP, so good. Your Love's a Crime. This is a summer song.
Totally.
They're basically heat shimmers coming off of this one.
I know. It's
Aw.
like, what is this? What is that song? How does it go? It's
one that
getting
we- the one that we played?
hot in here.
Oh.
Hot and
Hot in her.
Gotten
hot and her.
It's getting hot in her. Yeah, we did it.
So what people who are listening, and even people who are watching, couldn't see, 2 guitars, the keyboard. What were you playing on percussion?
It was a Udo drum.
An Udo. I don't even know what that is, but it sure looked and sounded cool.
I don't know what it is either. I've had that thing for years.
Just it was waiting to be called up and perform.
Yeah, and yes.
AC, we need the smallest drum you have.
That's right.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
And that's what I had. That's that. Yes.
He said, "Hold my beer."
So the new EP is Romeo Bravo Bravo Tango. It's an EP that starts with heavy petting and climaxes with Dirty Love. I love the song Dirty Love, and the video just debuted for that. It's got that really awesome garage R&B feeling to it. It's a little bit sleazy, a little bit sinister. That lead guitar is badass on that. Frank, you wrote the lyrics to this?
No. Well, did I? It was kind of a combination, I think, of the two of us.
Yeah, definitely.
This was one of those. So when it all started, it was, I was really. I think I was trying to convince everybody to play a song by the Sonics, and nobody wanted to do that. So I just wrote another song, that's kind of how it started. I love that riff-based music, and when me and River sit down and we start writing, it just kind of like, I don't know. And that was one of those songs that we did together.
Well, and the lyrics are so ambiguous. Baby,
Oh yeah,
won't you be my dirty love? Bang, bang, baby. I put my lips on your gun. But as I listen further, I kind of get the idea of what it's all about. It's about a car. I'll put my hands on your shifter. You just worry about the clutch. I kid, of course. Nothing ambiguous there. Frank, is the clutch a metaphor for clitoris?
I was actually thinking it more like worrying about when you're actually releasing. Was kind of the direction I was going with it. Yeah, that was that.
Like,
You
if
know,
you've
but
ever-
but you know, our songs are like everybody should take whatever meaning they want to from it.
Yeah, 100%. And like, if you've ever driven a stick shift,
I never have.
there's like this happy medium between the clutch and the gas, and you're just trying to find the right balance. Like, where am I going? And yeah, so
It's getting hot in her.
So
sex.
if you've
her.
ever driven a stick shift, put that on a shirt.
Frank can tell you I am excellent at driving a stick shift.
Yes.
Totally
Yes. No,
great
you
at
are
it.
you are amazing.
Pro.
Yeah.
See, the first time I learned how to ride a motorcycle, which was as an adult, I had a very hard time with it because I'd never driven a stick shift car. And just the idea of using the clutch was so foreign to me, I had a really hard time. I think I tried to learn it too late in life, that I could not do it.
I think where there's a will, there's a way.
Sure.
The first time I tried, and I, having driven with a stick shift, the first time I tried to drive a motorcycle, I drove it through a fence. So
I didn't want to be that guy.
So
Yeah.
no. So I did not find it very easy, even knowing how to use a clutch, how to drive a motorcycle. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah.
I feel better. Back to your loves of crime. The one thing that we didn't really get a sense of in this performance, for obvious reasons, but I love the backup vocals are
Whoa,
used.
right?
Yeah, they're used to great effect on that.
Thank you. I am extremely particular when it comes to backing vocals. I feel like they're oftentimes overused, especially like in popular music nowadays. And it was really important for me to be very intentional about my use of background vocals. And we were in the studio, and I had sort of had these ideas for a while about the "you got me" part in that. You got me, you got me, and that descending sort of line behind the melody. And when it all came together, they were like, "Wait a minute, what are you talking about? What are you doing?" And then I got in the studio and I actually did, and everybody was like, "We're leaving that. It's good."
Well, it reminded me, just in terms of how well you use those backing vocals, Love on Hold. Also, another
yes.
good example of that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that it's just really important to be intentional about what you're doing, and I think Dirty Love is the kind of misnomer in this, because we threw every gimmick possible at Dirty
It's
Love,
so
and
great.
and I love it. No, it's but to me it's a perfect song, but Your Love's a Crime, I really just wanted to be very, very intentional about what we were doing in that, because that song was kind of my baby. I feel like every record we put out, I have like a baby on the record, and or two. And this particular song, Your Love's a Crime, was definitely my little special egg on this record.
You're self-described. You self-describe as femme fatale-fronted roadhouse raunch. That really is Dirty Love.
Totally.
That's every
Yeah.
trick.
100%.
Yeah. Heavy petting, which I just referenced. This one's hard to pin down sonically. I mean, I hear new wave, I hear punk, I hear 80s rock, and every instrument gets its own moment in the sun on this one.
Absolutely.
You kind of throw everything at this one.
We do. And this one sort of tracked back to Frank and I starting to listen, or he was actually introducing me to Eagles of Death Metal. And we were like, God, we got to write, what's the one song? Speaking in Tongues is really like the song that came to mind for us, and how nasty and just filthy it was, but still like instrumentally very, very cool. And this is sort of like what we imagined like our Eagles of Death Metal
That's awesome.
track being, and that's how Heavy Petting came to me.
And River, you wail on this one.
Thank you. This is fun. I you know this. I come from a neo soul jazz background, and so like being in this band, especially, like I really get to cut loose and have fun vocally and tap into these different characters. And like, I don't know, whoever is singing Heavy Petting is not me. It's like it's like one of my alter egos.
It's like Vincent Furnier going on stage and becoming Alice Cooper.
Yeah, exactly. I'm basically Alice Cooper.
You're basically Alice Cooper. Schubas on July 12th is when we can see White Rabbit Object. More shows obviously behind that, but that's the big one coming up as of when this releases.
Yes.
People, if people like that live performance, and they should, if people listen to the new EP just out, they should see you at Schubas.
Oh, absolutely.
Go
Do you guys think they should see us at Schubas? I think they should.
I mean,
Yeah.
the sound you
1000%.
make in that cool little room, that's a slam dunk.
It's a great
Yeah,
room. It's an
yeah.
awesome room. The sound is fabulous in there, and we're playing with two other really great bands, 50K Check and
Creature fight.
thank you.
Creature
We play
fight.
with so many good bands. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's hard to remember all the names because we are so lucky. I feel like in the past year we've played with so many cool projects, and it just goes to show you like there's so much untapped like listenership in Chicago. Like you should be going out and hearing all these great local bands because
Without
there's
a doubt.
so many good ones.
Going back to the new EP, The Ballad of Kitty Collins, the archetype of the femme fatale,
Exactly.
Ava Gardner,
Exactly.
the model
Yes.
for what River has become.
In a lot of ways, yeah.
Absolutely.
I think that
It's a big compliment. Thank you.
and that was a fun song too to write because I had written lyrics and then I had gotten about through the first verse and chorus, I think, and then you wrote another verse and chorus, and so she changed the chorus, and I was like, but now wait, I thought my chorus was pretty good, and then we were like, okay, we'll just put both choruses in there. Screw it.
She walks into the room, a vision in black and white. She's a mystery, a femme fatale, a woman of the night. She's a danger. She's a devil. She's a heartbreak in high heels. Sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
So the spelling of your band, wht.rbbt.obj. Cool. We've established that. We've talked about that before. Why on earth is White Rabbit, Black Sheep spelled out on this?
Our friend Scott May, who plays in the Ides of March, but he
So-
said the same thing though.
Real
He
good
was
stuff.
like,
Yeah.
it would be really, really advantageous of you to spell this song out the same way you guys spell your name. And
I wanted to, but somebody rejected it, and
It's
they're
just-
sitting in the front seat.
It's just branding.
I'm a
It's just-
naysayer, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it all works. It all comes together. The new EP, as we're recording this, just released. Today is Friday. It just came out today. Romeo Bravo Bravo Tango, which means the next EP will be
Oscar,
Oscar
Bravo, Juliet.
Juliet.
'Tis in the works.
I don't know my call signs.
Yeah, it's all those
I was
NATO
trying to
call
explain
signs.
that to somebody today, and I couldn't remember. I was like, "Is it phonetic spelling? Is it no? It's call signs."
It's NATO.
call
It's
signs.
specifically
people-
NATO.
Yeah.
Do people already know about that one? Or is that a secret?
What, the title of it?
Yeah.
But it's inevitable. It's
Well,
like
it's
a band.
inevitable. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're following it all, I mean,
Yeah,
the first one was Whiskey Hotel Tango, so
I love it. I mean, it's the trilogy.
Precisely.
oh,
exactly. We'll finish the trilogy, and then
You are the Lord of the Rings of local music.
Oh,
my God, can I be
like that.
Schmiegel?
High praise.
Sure.
Yeah. Yay!
As long as I'm not Gollum.
My precious.
Well,
could be
it's the
Gollum,
same
whatever.
thing, right?
What's that?
They're the same
Yeah.
person,
Gollum?
basically.
What did you say?
Schmiegel.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Oh.
You see, yeah, I'm all the way back here. It's like a whole.
No,
number.
you're the guy
I'm
that
in a
wants
different
2
room.
breakfasts.
Everyone wants two breakfasts.
Elevensies. Come on.
Oh yeah.
Who's the
I-
guy? He's like, second breakfast?
Second breakfast. Huh?
I'm a fan
Sean-
of second breakfast, second dinner.
Sean,
It's like Pippin and-
Sean Astin. What was his name? I can't remember his name.
Sam?
Sam.
Sam
Yeah.
and Pippin or something.
Somebody knows their
And he
Lord
got
of the
eaten by
Rings
the
trivia, and it's
Demodogs.
not you.
So, White Rabbit Object on the 12th at Schubas. I still think, for my money, once more down the rabbit hole, still like a fantastic gateway drug to this band.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's actually at this point, that's still the song that I'm probably most proud of that we've put together. I think that one was, I don't know, we just executed it so well. Like all the parts came together at a moment in time, and I think we were very fortunate. And that song, like the lyrics for it, like I had a chunk of lyrics for it that I tried to wedge those chunks of lyrics into about 15 different songs, and it just wouldn't work. And then finally one day I was like, wait a minute, I know what to do with this. And the pieces all fit, and the performance that River gives on it vocally is just like next level.
For sure.
We had a really great producer on that song, too, Greg Panchera, and he, like,
I think there's Panchera on the pizza that Desi's bringing.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
don't worry, AC, we got you cheese. Veggie. No, but Greg, he really, like, he really challenged me in the studio on that one, and he was like, there is like anger underneath this song that you're not tapping into yet. And he's like, I need you to think about something that like makes you like frustrated and angry and
What,
like,
was it Frank?
It wasn't.
Usually it is.
You don't frustrate me. I just tell you no a lot.
You do.
No, but and that really
4 out of
helped
every
me.
5.
4 out of every 5. 4 no's for everyone. Yes. No, but it really helped me tap into something cool, and it's fun to see. Like, you're absolutely right. It is like our gateway drug, and like we played a show at Cobra Lounge earlier this year, and we had people requesting that we play that song as our encore, and it's just cool that it's resonated. Like something that we're so proud of, but definitely feels like more on the auteur side of things and not on the like performer side of things. For people to still be requesting us to play that song is like very special.
And I don't want to spoil it for those fans, but you were going to play it anyway, right?
Yeah. I don't think we played at that show though.
we didn't play it at that
show.
It wasn't because we had a short set
had really-
because
yeah.
we were opening for
Moonwalker.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
You can't leave that off. That's like Skinner not doing Freebird.
We've got so much new stuff though, you
So
know, and you got to
much
play the
new
new
stuff.
stuff. We got to, you know.
And it's not really it. I mean, it's definitely a very introspective song, but like the particular show that we were playing, like it was definitely a dancey, like quick hit 'em,
Yeah, for sure.
get 'em moving, and I think people appreciated what we did. But yeah, we definitely will continue to play once we're down the rabbit hole for our great fans.
Mike and AC, has the adjustment into White Rabbit Object Life been good?
I'd say, oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been really fun. I admired them from afar. So to be able to play the music, and it's very much in the wheelhouse that I like being in, and it's really fun to support these songs and then start to kind of like put my own little flavor in there too. And yeah, and as far as the background vocal stuff, River's like a chef plating a dish, I gotta say. Like, it's just like so
Aww.
tasteful, and like it's like a sprig of that and like some sauce, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
And
More
it's just,
fennel.
So yeah, it's just been really nice, and I get to play it with my old buddy too, so that's like extra gravy.
Yeah. It's
Vegetarian gravy.
It
even.
feels like I've been in the group forever, and it hasn't been a year yet. You know, it just when I joined, it just felt so smooth. You know, like just the transition into this group. You know, it seems so seamless, and you don't have that with a lot of bands that are like doing so much and have so much in the books. You know, like it just feels good. It's nice.
We did not pay them to say that, just so you know.
So when Mike and AC walked up, like I've met 3/4 of you before. I had not met AC. I thought he must really love this band if he's agreeing to jump in this stranger's car in such close quarters.
Oh, we're making him. We're making him do it. Yeah.
No, but I will say, like, and this is something that I've continued to say as we've talked to more people about, you know, this version of White Rabbit Object. You know, I've been playing music my whole life, and I've never felt more connected to the music or the people that I'm playing music with than I do right now. And especially like being a woman in music, you know, unfortunately we still are in this weird time in society where having respect is not always something that's accessible, and I always feel respected, and I trust these guys, and they kill at their instruments, and it's just really like I feel very, very lucky to be a part of this project right now, and I hope I get to play music with them always.
I love that. Okay, Romeo Bravo Bravo Tango is the new EP. You all are awesome. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for performing, jumping in the car. We'll see you at Schubas in a couple weeks. That all aside, my guy Desi from Village Inn is standing outside with a pair of pizzas. The biggest challenge of the night was not performing in the car. It is, how do we also bring Desi in the car with 2 pizzas? We've got 3 dudes in the back seat.
It's gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a struggle.
All right, here we go. I'm going to roll down the window. Bring on the pizza.
Someone's gonna have to just go over the top.
Oh, Desi!
Should I,
My dude!
should I get onto this other side of the hump?
I'm good. I'm okay.
Come on back.
You want me to?
See, there's nothing you can do.
What are they doing?
Here, Desi, you want to pass those through the window and then jump in the back seat somehow?
Want to go this way?
Yep.
Oh, I got an idea.
I'd love to hear it. Now's the time.
Here. River, why don't you sit on my lap?
Okay.
People will talk.
That
Am
that
I?
might work, right?
Am I?
that works.
That works.
All right. I'm
try that.
I'm sitting on you.
I'll try.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Extra.
This is the first lap sitting that's happened on this podcast. This is very exciting.
Right there.
We can do this.
We're having a moment. I'm holding
That's it.
very hot
That's
pizza
it.
from Village Inn.
Oh, you meant in the front.
Yeah, I meant in the front. Oh, you think in the back would be?
Yeah, let him sit in the front.
Okay. You want to try that?
Oh my God. I don't know what this sounds like if you're listening, but I'm sorry.
We're sorry.
All right, Desi, you in?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Okay.
I'll make it.
So we have the couple doing couple stuff in the back seat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, this is great.
This is.
All right, we're in.
Hi guys.
What's up? Can I put my arm around you,
You've
AC?
got the real life. I'll put my hands on
I'll
your
still
shifter.
this.
You just worry about the clutch happening in
I
the
think
back
I'm sitting
seat.
on Frank's clutch right now.
Oh dear God!
Oh dear.
This is
We're doing it.
We're off the rails. I was mentioning this is the very first lap sitting that's happened on this podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
I just
Almost
got done
1,000 episodes
saying
in.
Breaking
that,
records.
you respect me, and then you grabbed my boobs. So
You're talking to Frank, not Mike.
yeah, no, not
For the
Mike.
record.
No.
Okay.
Thanks.
Desi is here. Village Inn in Skokie, 8050 North Lincoln in Skokie. It's been around since 1990. This is no small feat for an independently run restaurant. The bar is open until 11 o'clock on weeknights. It's 11 o'clock, Mike, and midnight on weekends. Local beer on tap, Old Irving, Around the Bend, Maplewood, Pipeworks, Tighthead, Temperance, all on draft. All on draft, Desi.
Dang.
Amazing.
Dang, Desi.
Also,
Local beer by the bottle from Revolution and Goose and Half Acre. One of the things people keep coming back for is what we have right in front of me. It's the pizza from Village Inn. Yes.
And then the angels sing.
Yes. Delicious cheese pizza. I am so grateful for your hospitality, Desi. I'm grateful for this pizza. And I was telling all of you before we started recording, I couldn't wait for this to begin. As I was waiting for you to show up at Village Inn, and as I was waiting for White Rabbit Object, I bought myself a snack slice because I just couldn't wait. I'm like, I'm here. Like, why am I going to wait an hour for this?
That works.
Why deny myself?
Double the
Why
pleasure.
edge myself? I want my pizza now.
My hero.
that'll work.
All right, so I'm going to roll up your window there, Desi.
Okay.
Can you reach the plates? Let's start
Yes.
handing food back. I want to feed the band. This is so important.
I'll hold some plates.
Well, here, let me. Okay.
I'm gonna
Cheese
feed
pizza.
you, Frank.
I'm just going to give everyone two slices to make
So
this
we have cheese
Feed me,
pizza,
baby,
and
feed
then I
me.
have half pepperoni, half sausage.
amazing. I'm holding out for that. Okay, 2 slices of cheese.
Cheese.
Sweet. Cheese it.
Delivered.
Cheesy.
Cheese them.
Cheesy guy.
Cheese them.
Cheese them. Cheese them.
More cheese.
Cheese somebody.
Is anyone holding out for the meat?
I'll take the meat. I gotta try both.
I like meat.
I like both.
I like the meat, but I don't know how I'm gonna eat.
I'm kind of thinking we'll just eat cheese right now because it's the
Yeah,
easiest to
cheese.
get to.
Okay.
Yeah, well,
Cheese
Desi,
is
you going to have a
good.
slice?
Cheese is good.
I can have a
Have you
slice.
tried it
Yeah,
before?
I have.
I'm anxious to have you try it.
What do you need?
I want to get my own slices.
Here, from Village Inn in Skokie. They've been around since 1990.
Ooh, I'm dying to try this.
So Desi, a Village Inn in Skokie, how's business?
Business is good. We made it through COVID, most important thing. And, we're doing all right. Always could be better, but,
There's good
we're
pizza.
not losing money.
Well, one thing we've talked about, you've been on the podcast before, and we know each other.
Yes.
This is such a community place. I mean, the only way an independent restaurant can survive is if it is part of the community fabric. If you don't have people local who know who you are, who you recognize walking in, you're not going to survive. This is
correct.
This restaurant has built itself on the community.
Yep, and absolutely agree. The community is the heartbeat of our business. They've supported us since obviously 1990 and through COVID, and continue to support us to this day. And it's been great. I mean, we see a lot of I'm not going to say competition. I'm going to use the word. There's just more options out there.
Sure.
With all these new restaurants.
There are
popping
other
up.
people in this space.
Yes, correct. So, instead of having the regulars that come in 3-4 times a week, now they come in at least once or twice a week, which is all I can ask for. If they're coming through the door still, that's a good sign.
You know what I realize along those lines? Since COVID, I'm working from home 80-90% of the time. So I'm just not out of the house often enough to go to restaurants like I used to. And I don't know if that's an issue with other people.
Well, those past couple days of 90s and humid.
Yep.
I didn't want to cook, didn't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
I just ordered in, and I had everything delivered. It was just too hot.
Oh, I didn't want to move.
No.
I went to a concert at Beat Kitchen. I saw Sledgeworth and the Bullweevils on Saturday night. It was 9,000 degrees at Beat Kitchen. When that place gets sold out on a hot summer night,
yeah.
I walked in the front door, took my clothes off, incinerated them. They had a good run. Don't need to wear them again.
I mean, I noticed that, this is an old building. This has been around since 1940, 1950. Held together by duct tape. Insulation's poor. So when it gets hot like that, and we have 5 air conditioners, units going, everyone's like, oh man, it's really hot. I'm like, well, there's 100 people in here. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's body heat. It's 90 degrees and humid outside. This is the best we're going to get.
White Rabbit object in the back seat. What do you think?
It's right on the money.
Right on. Good to hear.
It's like an old friend.
Yep.
The crust is the right amount of thickness. Sauce is great. I eat this pizza all the time.
Some might say we're getting saucy
Some might.
with Village Inn and Car con Carne.
They might. They did.
I think you should use that as the tagline for this episode.
I think I should. By the way, Car con Carne, rapidly approaching episode 1,000.
Are you going to do something special?
I'm working on it. Working on it. I got big plans. I got grand plans for this.
Tiffany's in town in July.
I know. I need to reach out.
He's got champagne with his campaign.
I've had Tiffany on the podcast 3 different times.
Yes, you have.
We're old friends.
Yeah, you guys are tight.
She's great. Tiffany is absolutely delightful. So when I walked in tonight, Desi, of Village Inn in Skokie, a woman came up to me. She's like, oh my God, we're friends on Facebook, which is really cool. Like, oh, cool. She was here to play bingo. Like, she's a local. She's like, I come to play bingo. So is this, how often do you do that? What kind of stuff do you have going on here?
So bingo is every Monday, and it's a shared event with a bunch of other bars so that you can build the progressive jackpot to up to 10,000. I couldn't do that on my own.
Right.
So what they do is they'll have bingo at all these different places on Monday through, all week long. And if there's not a winner, for the blackout, it rolls over another 1,000, caps out at 10. We had a $7,000 winner here. Of course, the guy was never in. Was his first time in, and he won $7,000. All the regulars were pissed.
I bet.
But they come in on. We have our regular bingo guys. Tuesday, Thursday, we have 2 different kinds of trivia. We have Sporkle Live and Pub Trivia USA. On Wednesday, I have a house magician.
I need to do trivia. I've never done trivia.
Trivia, kid. I've done it, and I think I'm smart. Sometimes.
Until they started asking you questions about
Yes.
the Olympics.
Yeah. Like, there are times where my friends and I were like, hey, this is easy. Like, we know everything, and we do well. And there are other times we get 0 points because we have no idea what they're talking about. So it can be hard, but these guys, our regulars are very into it. We had a trivia regional over the weekend. Serious teams here. A lot of, obviously, smart people. And that was very competitive. Like, you're not, hey, he's on his phone,
Oh, boy.
They're ratting each other out. But on Wednesdays, I have a table magician, Leopold, who comes around while you're waiting for your food and offers up and close table magic. Pretty impressive.
It's like a long-standing Chicago tradition, table magic.
Yes, I first saw that at Donovan's when I was living in Old Irving Park.
Magic Dave at Christoph's.
Like that, like downtown, like what is now the Viagra Triangle. That whole area, Rush Street, like that was just a thing, like table magic. You'd go to the nightclub and dudes would do card tricks for you.
Yep.
I love that it's being kept alive in Skokie at Village Inn.
Anyway, on Fridays I do live music. I have 4 different acts that come in. We've worked out monthly deals, and they have a nice following, and it's a mixture of classic rock, and the one guy sounds like a karaoke machine. He's really, really good. Mind you, he's Filipino. He can sing.
What does being Filipino have to do with it?
Because Filipinos can karaoke.
All right.
You've seen the reels. Of course, I can't sing. I'm backwards.
I want to say, since people are listening to this as well as watching this, they may not realize that you're Filipino, and they may.
My apologies. This is true.
They may be thinking that this podcast has taken a horribly racist turn, and it has not.
No, I am 100% Filipino, and most Filipinos can sing karaoke, and I cannot.
I have faith in you.
I've never sang publicly. River, when did you realize you could sing?
That's a good question. I started singing when I was quite young. I was like probably 6 or 7 when I really started singing, and I sang mostly classical music at that point in time. I had performed it.
You need to take a break?
Yeah, I gotta
All right.
get out.
Sorry to interrupt. But stuff out.
I gotta get out for a minute.
Yeah, you're good.
It's okay.
Sorry, AC.
Making room.
Too hot?
Yeah. It's getting hot.
I get it.
Okay, wait. I'm scooting over.
All right.
We're not interrupting the flow.
There we go. Okay. I mean, I'm sorry that you left, but I'm happy for you all. Like, it's a glass empty, glass half full type of scenario going on here.
Last time I was back there by myself, and it was tight.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. So, do we finish talking about River's singing progression?
shoot, sorry.
Careful.
No. Oh, you're stuck?
I got it on my toe.
Got some big old feet. Yeah, so I started singing when I was 6 or 7, sang mostly classical music, and then it wasn't really until I was in my mid-20s that I really started to feel like comfortable with my voice, and that's when I really started tapping into more of like what I wanted to do. I had sang a lot of pop in like my like early teens, early 20s, and it just was never really like what I wanted to do. So yeah, I've been singing forever, but it wasn't until like recently that I really felt like very strongly about my abilities as a vocal artist.
Did we talk about the name?
You can ask him.
So, how was your band's name?
I'm taking another piece of pizza.
Of
I know
course.
this.
Do it.
How was your band's name started, I guess, or formed? Because
It's a terrible interview question, but I'll allow it.
okay,
It's a so the band started as a secret code. We were only going to release a song occasionally, so we thought by writing in code it would kind of like fit with what we were doing. So we are Frank and River Rabbit, and so White Rabbit Object was the name of the band. The White Rabbit has got all the Alice in Wonderland meanings that you follow the White Rabbit to some type of change and all those types of things. The object part is purely there to confuse, mislead, make it look like it's a computer programming code, something like
yeah,
that.
because there's a dot.
Right, and exactly. And so that's all the reasons. There is also, if you really wanted to deep dive, there is a pop culture reference, and I'll leave it to you to find it. That will make you probably laugh.
It's a movie.
Matrix.
No, but there is a White Rabbit in Matrix. That's a good
Right.
one. Yeah. No, but there is actually Samuel L. Jackson at some point in the movie will say White Rabbit Object.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to look
You're a
that
total
up.
pop culture.
I like my pop culture.
You love
yes.
your I'm surprised that didn't click.
No.
Desi's a collector. I see Desi on social media. Like he has met so many different like celebrities. I mean,
Yeah, it's just been a hobby of mine since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm that guy that'll hang out at a venue.
nothing
and
wrong with that.
Try and get an autograph.
That's awesome.
Yeah, everyone's got a hobby. You're sitting in my hobby right now.
Okay, fine. I'll give you my autograph.
It's about time.
I'll have to buy an album, a
We
vinyl.
will give you one for letting us in your space.
Solid.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, more autographs to add to the collection. My wife's gonna be happy.
You just give us the address. We'll
Alright.
ship it to you
Perfect.
with a T-shirt and everything as our
Alright.
thank you.
Thank you. That'll be great.
I was just kidding. That was a perfectly valid interview question. Just kidding. Along the lines of the covert stuff, we've talked about this before, River. The fact that you were this mysterious couple, like who are they? Like you created this mystique around the two of you, and it's just the two of you. Like, who could they be? Who's this mysterious couple under pseudonyms? Like,
Well, you started it. It's your fault.
how did I start it? What did I do?
I started it?
No,
He started
JVO
it?
did. Well, basically, because when we started, the first song that we did was a song called Unlucky 13, which we're going to re-release like an actual official version this summer.
Awesome.
So and you put it on your show on Q101, and like we wrote the song, we recorded the song in an evening with a bottle of wine. 2 weeks later, you have it on the radio. 2 weeks after that, the deli writes an article that says, "Who is White Rabbit Object?"
That's awesome.
And we're like, what? Like, we had no idea there was going to be any kind of thing. So that's
You
that's kinda how it
unleashed
started.
the beast.
You
That's
unleashed
awesome.
the beast. Yeah,
Hot
it's all
track.
you.
Hot track.
Yeah.
You know, we're just like you guys. We're just normal people doing normal people stuff. No, it's fun. It's low key. No, we are really just like super chill people that just love making music and this.
for super chill.
I'm definitely not. I have zero chill. So I should retract that statement. Frank is very chill. I'm a little on edge all the time. No, but we love doing this, and the code names and the pseudonyms. You know, it's really just a part of the musical identity that we've created, and it's
femme
just
fatale.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This pizza's awesome. I want to keep eating this pizza, but at some point I need to wrap up this podcast. Desi, the website for Village Inn?
Excuse me, www.villageinpizzeria.com.
Right in the heart of Skokie. Not too terribly far from the Yellow Line. Right up Lincoln Avenue. Just if you're in Chicago, just take Lincoln all the way north.
Come get sauced at the Village Inn. Pizza sauce, that is.
We used to have T-shirts that said, "Come get a slice of pie."
Wherever those T-shirts are hidden in the archive, I need one. 100% need one.
Yeah, I think they're canceled.
Oh no!
Yeah, that was inevitable.
Oh man!
White Rabbit Object, the 12th of July at Schubas. We get to see you. A must-see show. And the new EP is out, and just so much more behind that, too, like on the way. Like
So much.
This is going to be a busy year for you. I mean, it already is.
Super busy, and we're really excited to share everything that we've been working on, and we're super grateful to you for having us on your show again. So happy to be here, and
I'm glad we had the full band.
I am glad, too, because last time it was just you and me.
It was just us.
Eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
And fries.
We've graduated.
We've graduated.
To pizza at Village Inn with Desi.
We're making our way around the
party.
staple Chicago foods.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
White Rabbit Object, Desi from Village Inn, thank you so much.
Follow them on Spotify.
And
Yes,
follow Desi and Village Inn on whatever social media they have, which is
Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, or X.
you want those pie pics?
You're on X.
Follow them on Insta.
I use X to follow the kids I coached in football.
Got it. Okay. And sure, I never do this. CarconCarne.com. Carcon Carne on Facebook. Carcon Carne on Instagram. Carcon Carne on TikTok.
There goes my wife.
Oh, she's had enough. Yeah.
Hi, Desi's wife.
You have fun with your band. I'm going to go home. All right. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, friends.